Many people think they are progressing because they are busy, because their days are full, because their schedules are packed, and because their energy is drained. But if you notice at the end of the day, those kind of persons, they are always stuck. Why? That's because busyness and intentionality are not the same thing. Being busy and being intentional, they are not the same thing. Busyness is about movement, let's do. But you see, intentionality is about direction. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about the difference between being busy and being intentional, and how you can move from a busy person to an intentional person. Difference number one: being busy means you are doing a lot. Being intentional means you are doing something that matters. What do I mean? You know, somebody can ask you about your day, and the response you will give is, my day was so busy. I was so busy today. And if you now ask them, what did you do today? I did this, I did that, they will list 150 things that they did that day. But then if you ask them that those things that you did, are they really meaningful? Now let me rephrase the question. If you ask them those things that they did, are they really impactful? Are they really necessary? Are, do they matter? That's the word I have been looking for. Do they matter at that moment? Usually you will get response like, well, I wanted to do it so my day would not be lazy, so my day will be productive, so I'll feel productive. That's why I said being busy means you are doing a lot of things, but if you're intentional, you are doing things that matter. I'm not saying you are doing just one thing a day, or doing one thing a month, or doing one thing a week. You are doing what matters to you. This thing you are doing is very important at this time. That is what I mean. So you can say you can be busy, but you're not intentional. And that's why at the end of the week, those people, when they are stuck, you start asking them, what you say, I did a lot this week, but there's nothing tangible that they can hold on to. But if you are intentional, you know that this week I am going to batch create content. This week I am going to meet that investor. This week I am sending that cold email to the client or to my prospective client. And at the end of the week, when you're doing your review, you notice that those things I said I was going to do, they are the things that kept me busy. They are the things I did. That's the right kind of busyness you should have, not the one that from morning till night you are doing something. At the end of the day, if you review, you do not do anything. My mom usually say, when she asks you, okay, what did you do today? I say, today was very busy for me. I was busy. She not tell you, busy doing nothing. So you can say you can be busy, but you're doing nothing. It was not productive. So that's the first difference between being busy and being intentional. So if you want to be busy the right way, you have to do something that matters daily, weekly, monthly. Not just packing activities to your day, just so you say that today was very stressful for me. I worked from 6 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. What is urgent? Okay, what can I do now? What is the urgent thing I need to do now? No. After this one, I'll not do another urgent thing immediately. I'll not do another. You are always doing. That's, you see all these kind of busy people, they don't have time to rest. And at the end of the day, they break down. And when they finally break down, and you ask them, what did you achieve all this while you have been running from? You know the response they will give you. I wish it will not be a good response. So being intentional will ask this question: why am I doing this? If you know the reason you are doing this, if the reason is right, you do it. But if the reason is not wrong, or if this thing can be moved to another day, you move it. See, being busy does not mean you're working from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. I've said it before. You can be productive just doing one thing for 5 hours or 4 hours or even 1 hour for that day, and you rest, have your family time, have your fun time. Is this still aligning with my values and my goals? That's what being intentional ask. Instead of what is urgent, what should I do next? You try to know this thing I'm about to do. Does it still align with my value? Does it still align with my goal? This place I am going to, does it align with my value? Does it align with my Christian values? If it doesn't, you know what to do. Or being busy, well, let's go. So when you ask me, I went here, I did this, I did that, I did that, I did that, as though somebody is giving us an award from working from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. See, you can feel every hour of your day and still not achieve anything and still avoid that thing that matters most to you. So it's not just about being busy doing things, you have to be intentional about it. Busyness can be a form of avoidance. Drum roll. What do I mean? This is a very uncomfortable truth that people don't like to hear. Sometimes people stay busy because they want to avoid doing something meaningful. Remember, I said what my mom usually tells us, you are busy doing nothing. So they stay busy because they want to avoid something intentional. They want to avoid that hard conversation or that hard task or asking themselves some questions that will question that thing they are doing, for lack of a better word. But you see, intentional actions, they may not look impressive. They may not look, I walked from systems. It might be, like I said, walking for an hour. So it might look like instead of doing 10 things, you do one, you do five, you do two, you do three. Intentional actions that matter to you. Being intentional can also be resting to protect clarity. I love rest. I love resting. And these days, I am I feel less guilty anytime I rest. I told you the other time that I'm still a work in progress. So I am very, very happy that I'm able to share this testimony. I feel less guilty anytime I rest these days. So being intentional can mean taking rest to protect your clarity. After doing one or two things, you can take rest. But being busy, if I'm not working back to back, if I'm sleeping, it means I am slacking. Do you understand now? Being intentional or intentional actions also mean choosing depth over speed. If you see him, you can be running, but you don't know where you are going. You don't have a direction. And that's very bad. When you're moving with speed, where exactly can you go if you not know? So taking intentional actions, being intentional can mean choosing depth over speed. So you may not really run as much as other people, but you notice what you have achieved so far. So I want you to take a moment and ask yourself this question. Am I being busy because this matters to me, or because I'm using it as a point of distraction? I'm using it to keep myself distracted. Pause this video, ask yourself that question and answer it. Why am I doing this? Am I doing it because I want to keep myself distracted or because it matters to me? Now, welcome back after pausing. Before you commit to anything this week, the next month, or even the rest of this month, I want you to ask yourself these questions. The first one is, does this serve my current season? Ask yourself. The second one is, does this bring me closer to what matters? And the third question, which is very important, do I have the capacity to do this right now? Mental capacity, financial capacity, and what have you. Do I have the capacity to do this right now? If the answer to all the questions I have asked is no, it's likely business and not intentionality. So I want you to stop being busy in quotes. Become intentional. What do I mean? For your day, for your week, for whatever you're going to do, let it be that you know the reason you are doing that task. Don't just fill up your day with activities that don't really matter, with activities that keep you drained at the end of the day and there is nothing tangible to produce. And that's a beautiful way to end today's episode on the difference between being busy and being intentional. I hope you have learned a lot. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification button so you receive updates about our upcoming episodes. And before I sign off today, our culture, I have some tasks for us. You see those questions I said you should ask yourself. You have already asked yourself, and you got no, no, no. That's why I said if the answer to your questions I asked is no, that means you're busy. So here are our tasks for this week. First question: where am I busy instead of being intentional? Second question: what would doing less but better look like? Third question: which action will give me peace, not just progress? Fourth question: what deserves my energy this month? Those are the questions I want you to ask. They are your tasks for this week. Remember, you don't have to do more, you just have to do what aligns. See you in my next episode. Bye.